All right, so number 32. Factor 36 minus 4x squared completely. All right. So what they're looking to do, they give you this word factor. And when you're talking about factors, you're talking about numbers that evenly go into other numbers. All right. That's what factors are. Now, we have 36 minus 4x squared. All right. What I'm going to do is, and when you get better at this, you won't need to go through this entire process that I'm giving you right now. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to write all of the factors of 36. Then I'm going to write all of the factors of 4x squared. All right? That's what I'm going to start. So what's the first number you think of that can go into 36 evenly?
6.
6 will be 1. Okay? So I'm going to start lower than that first. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 goes into it evenly. 6 goes. Anything else?
12.
12. All right. And we can, and so forth.
9.
9 would be another one. All right. Let me throw 9 in before 12.
And then 36 itself.
36. Excellent. All right. Now, whether there was more or not, the highest number that we're really going to look for is going to be the highest number or the highest factor in the other term as well. So technically speaking, we really didn't have to go above 4. All right. So for space sake, I'm going to erase. Keep it on your paper. I'm just going to erase everything after 4. Okay. Now, I go to the other side and I start writing factors. 1. What else? 2. What else? 4. There we go. And then you have x squared. So I'm just going to write x twice. All right. So whatever exponent you saw up there, you just write. If you have a variable with an exponent, the number of the exponent is how many times you're going to write the variable. Okay. Now, what's the highest number that occurs in both listings? 4. So I got 4 here and I got 4 here. 2 shows up, but it's not the highest. I only want the highest. That 4 is going to be what we factor out because it appears in both terms as a factor. So I'm going to write 4 and then in parentheses, 4 times what equals 36? And if you can't think off your head, go on the calculator, do 36 divided by 4. And that's going to be your number.
9. It is 9?
Yeah, 9. You got 9 as well, right? So I'm going to put a 9 here. So the 9 is really replacing the 36, and we're throwing the 4 on the outside because 4 times 9 equals 36. Minus 4 times what equals 4? Or 4 times what equals negative 4, I should say. Negative 1. So I'm going to put minus 1. And then I'm going to throw my x squared in there. Close the parentheses. All right. Now, do we really have to put the 1 there to know that that's what belongs there? Okay. I'm just going to take this out to avoid confusion. All right. You don't have to. I'm just doing it. Now, the last part is something called the difference or difference of perfect squares. So what that means is 9. Is 9 a perfect square? And do you know what a perfect square is?
No.
So perfect squares are numbers like 4, 9, 25, 100. What is it about these numbers that might make them perfect square?
I think it's when you times
Right. Okay. 2 times 2 will give you 4. 3 times what gives you 9? Okay. 5 times what gives you 25?
10 times 10.
10 times 10. All right. So these are perfect squares. What number do I multiply by itself to get this 9? 3. So this becomes 4. And then I'm going to put a 3 and I'm going to put another 3. So we're breaking this apart as much as possible. We got another perfect square. Negative x squared. I wrote it over here. X times what is going to give us x squared? X times x. So I'm going to put an x and another x. The last part is the difference of perfect squares. I'm going to put a plus here and a minus here because we have a negative.
But if we had a positive,
then it will be plus and another plus. All right? Positive times a negative is going to give us a negative. This is going to be our final answer. That's factor completely.